This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Diddy is kind of he's screwed still, okay? Even though they did drop the RICO, right? He has all these other charges going against him right now. So Cassie's going to testify against him non-anonymously, and that's not it's not going to be good because he kicked her in the face. Once they play that video, if they can play that video in the courtroom, I don't see how they're not going to get an unbiased jury that hasn't seen that video. So even though he's not going to get a RICO charge and the time in jail might be less, he's still screwed because Cassie's going to get up there and just throw him under the bus. I wonder how much he really paid her. That $30 million didn't keep her quiet. I'm sure she got maybe half that. They found a settlement of some sort, but I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with this. Who's this? Kanye? Is Kanye going off again? Off the rails? Let's see. Kanye says, maybe it would be built-up pressure being released on every level. I honestly wasn't posting a diss to the Jews. I'm rich. I sit around and make music and watch and play video games all day. Oh, porn and play video games all day. Of course I'm going to engage in conspiracies. I actually don't have anything else to do. I'm really good at music and very bad at acting. A common term is bad actors. I heard that term around a lot. What is this, DEFCON times? And he says, I think this was built up pressure being released on every level. And he says, yo, I never noticed that there were bombs in the world. No, there were not. Oh, come on. Yo, Kanye is doing too much, man. Kanye is doing too much, man. He's offending a lot of people. Well, Rubi Rose makes it clear that she needs a guy that if she says she's getting her hair done, you better send that money right through, $500. If you ask me how much it is, I know we're not going to get too far. She says, I tweet to stir the pot. I'm not like that for real. All right. Sauce Walker signs a record deal with a new artist for a Cadillac. The guy signs just for the caddy. Got a big boy. EV. So Ralo's putting out more paperwork. Says the FBI ATF investigating Terrell Davis, who is the leader of a criminal gang, Famerica. Beginning March 2017, a law enforcement agency began investigating the shooting death of Jeremy Brown. The investigations indicated that Famerica gang members murdered Brown, their fellow gang member, because he allegedly won skim money from the drug sales he made from the gang, failed to follow Davis rules for proper conduct in his housing compound named Pakistan, or 3 both 1 of Davis. Social media accounts in his Instagram account, Ralph M. Goom, threatening message were sent from Davis' Instagram account to the victim's account shortly before he was murdered. So then he puts up the post saying, he puts below, what about the 17 of them informants that told the feds that I shot and killed over 18 people, y'all? I ain't on social media asking for that for page 8 or going at them. Y'all going at little Woody. I see y'all still messing with him every day. Dude, he's a snitch. He was on the stand. Yo, I don't understand what Ralo doesn't get about this. He got on the stand. He told on Young Thug, okay? That's a no-no in any situation. But Ralo's talking about, what about the 17 informants that told on the Fed? Well, we didn't see it. It wasn't in a court case. And Ralo's, has questionable things in his paperwork. The thing is, he should stop talking about it. I like Ralo. I think Ralo does a lot of good for his people. But honestly, all this rah-rah about this and that, it's not looking good, man. I'm going to be honest. It makes me, I didn't even think that Ralo was even capable of any of that, and I kind of dismissed it. But now it's making me think, maybe there's something to this. He's very defensive. He's putting up all kinds of paperwork and this and that. And then he's linking with little Woody and Mondo. Why does he care about Mondo and Woody being cool? Woody's a snitch. Woody's a snitch. It's very weird, man. I'm Ralo's confusing to me. Joe Tacopina, who was A$AP Rocky's lawyer, he is going to be representing Wendy Williams in this case where there's a guardianship at Wells Fargo that's managing her money and telling her what to do and all this other stuff. He's trying to free her from that, so he's going to be stepping in and representing her, and he's thinking this won't even go to court. They'll probably figure something out before that, because Joe said the last thing you want to see is me in a courtroom, because there could be all kinds of like misspending, clawback, and all kinds of stuff that was unnecessarily done with their money. Joe would go the extra route to get an accountant involved, and everything. And I hope Wendy gets at least access to her money back, because that's crazy. Nav is out here trying to battle the bots. Okay, so if you don't know, half of the sales he had for the first week on his album were removed by bots. I mean, removed as bots. Spotify went in and, did a purge on all the bots, and 40,000 sales were removed. So he has less than 40,000 sales the first week. So he's trying to put out as many videos as possible. TK, bad news for him. Bad news for him. His girlfriend testified, and she said he was the one that did it. And let me play this for you.
And Tamar took out his and pointed it at Mark and asked for his bag. Mark refused to give him the bag, so they all started hitting him, and Tamar was hitting him with the and the whole time I didn't look back, but when I did, I saw his face, and I started telling them to let him go, and I just kept screaming, let him go. I was just going back and forth really quickly, and then Mark kicked the windshield, and TK opened the door, and Tamar took out his and pointed it at Mark.
All right, so yeah, that's it. It's over. And honestly, TK was already gone forever anyways. This guy's murdered multiple people, man. Okay? A couple people. Don't feel bad. All right? It is what it is. I mean, he's might feel sorry for now, but people are dead, bro. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.